All right, skills, skills, skills. Hello, hello. What if I told you that becoming a high earning coach doesn't have to mean working longer hours or jumping through endless hoops? Imagine earning over 100K a year, 200K a year, working when you want, from anywhere you want, while others in your industry just are struggling to get by. In this video, I'm going to show you the foolproof skill set that top coaches, consultants, and experts are using right now to dominate their fields and hit their financial freedom. By the end of this, you'll understand how to position yourself as the must have solution that your clients just can't live without, and the exact steps that you need to make it happen. So, hi there, I'm Heather Blaze, and I've spent over 2 decades helping business owners go from unknown to unstoppable, scaling multi-million dollar empires in the process. And my clients just don't build businesses, they build legacies. They change the trajectory of their life. It ripples out into the world because I help people who help people. So it just keeps going, and that impacts not only themselves, but their families, their friends, their communities. And I'm here to show you how to set up your coaching business so that it works for you, helping you finally achieve both financial freedom and a lifestyle that you truly love. And I'm going to share the exact skills and strategies that have helped my clients, me too, achieve their first 6 figures, even when cutting their hours in half. Okay. One of my clients only works 1 or 2 days a week, and she's just crushing it. Okay. She's a single mom. So today, we're just going to cover 3 critical skills that can really transform your coaching business. So first, we'll dive into a powerful mindset shift that will move you from working in your business to working on your business, like a true entrepreneur. Then I'll break down the secrets of irresistible offers and premium pricing. And then finally, we're going to we'll build your ultimate lead generation machine. Okay, that will bring in high ticket clients on autopilot. So if you're serious about taking your business to the next level, then stick around because you're not going to want to miss this. So let's start off with the first skill. Okay. Skill number 1 is shift your mindset. Think like a business owner. To truly excel as a high ticket coach or consultant, the very first skill set that makes all the difference is shifting that mindset. I call it employee to empire mindset. Okay. I've just labeled it that. But thinking like a business owner rather than just a service provider. So this goes beyond offering a service or a product. This is about seeing the bigger picture and making strategic decisions that really set you up for long-term success, freedom, and growth. So why mindset matters is most people approach their business with a doer mentality. They're just stuck. They're stuck in this habit of working within their business, handling all the tasks and managing the day-to-day operations. But this really limits your ability to scale and ultimately drains both your time and your energy. So thinking like a business owner, on the other hand, means stepping back and working on the business. And this is where you start to make high level decisions, um, implement systems, and put strategies in place that free up your time and help your business run itself. Okay, the shift to business owner mindset, it really involves reprogramming the way you approach your daily operations and even personal productivity. So instead of focusing on the hours that you're putting in, it's about maximizing the impact of those hours. Everybody's got those same hours of the day. We've got 24/7. So how are we allocating those? Like every action should serve a greater purpose in your business's growth and profitability, leading to sustainable time and money freedom. Because it's great to have the money, but if you don't have the time to enjoy it, what's the point, right? A lot of us get into businesses. Most of us, I'd say, most of the people I talk to, they want to break free of that 9 to 5 and have that freedom and flexibility. is that main goal, right? So how do you get that? How do you get that instead of just creating another job for yourself? So really embrace strategic thinking. Okay. Thinking like a business owner means seeing every action as a part of a larger system. So if you imagine a CEO, right? They're not focused on handling every email or micromanaging every detail. Instead, they're looking at what drives revenue, where the growth opportunities lie, what processes can be automated. When you embrace this mindset, you're no longer just the provider of a service. Okay, you're the architect of an experience and a solution that can scale and reach more people without requiring more of your time. So it makes me think of back to my Quiznos days. I don't know if you don't know my background. I helped Quiznos subs. We had the master franchise rights for Quiznos subs in Canada, and we grew it from nothing to over 250 stores. And what I noticed, and this is where I first noticed the success formula of how to be a business owner, was I noticed that the ones that operated their, they followed the training that we put out, they followed the formula that they had invested $250,000 in. And when they followed it, they really succeeded. They were like that orchestra, like I talked about, that architect. So they were like, made sure everybody was trained and in their place. And then they just made sure everything ran smoothly. The ones that would fail they were consumed by fear that someone was going to be stealing. So they had to sit behind the cash register. They couldn't see what was going on down the line. They couldn't see what was happening in the restaurant. They couldn't, I mean, people were on a lunch break. They had only so much time. They didn't know why things weren't working along, with the system. They were doing everything themselves, or they would like make the sandwich and then they'd wash their hands and then they'd go do the cash because they weren't following the system. They weren't putting enough people in place, trying to save money, right? Or they weren't following the recipes, trying to save money. And they were like saving pennies, but losing thousands and thousands of dollars because the sandwiches didn't taste good. People could tell. They were going to other locations that actually followed the recipes. Anyway, I'm getting into the weeds here. Let me give you another example outside of that. So, like instead of handling every client inquiry, let's bring it back to coaching. Client inquiry yourself, right? You could set up an automated system to really capture the leads, deliver initial information, and qualify potential clients all on autopilot. So you're making it possible for people to enter your ecosystem without you being present every time. The system runs in the background, generating leads while you focus on strategies for scaling or improving, improving your offer or going deeper with your clients or whatever it is, right? Or even having that time for self-care so that you can be your best self to serve others, whatever that is, right? So you really need to cultivate a growth-oriented mindset as well. So thinking like a business owner, it's not just about, doing it yourself, but it's also, means accepting that setbacks and failures are part of the journey. So where a doer might see failure as a sign to quit, a business owner sees it as valuable feedback. Okay, this isn't working. This is working. Let's double down on that. Let's stop doing this, right? You're always constantly pivoting. So this approach really allows you to adapt, test, and optimize your strategies to better your service for your clients and grow your revenue. It's about understanding that growth happens by learning, iterating, and applying insights from every challenge that you face. So here's the mindset shift. Okay. So for instance, if a lead generation strategy doesn't work as expected, a business owner would analyze the results, the data. Okay. I always say, the data, not look at the data, not the drama. The results that datify, just identify what didn't work. Okay. And then make those adjustments, like I just said. So there's focus on they're focused on growth and aren't deterred by temporary setbacks. Does that make sense? This resilience is key, not just to maintaining, but to building that momentum over time. Okay. So delegation and systemization, okay, is also a huge part of shifting your mindset to that of a business owner. That involves letting go of the idea that you need to do everything yourself. And this kind of goes back to that other example that I just gave. So this is where delegation and systemization become essential, because by creating a clear process and outsourcing these tasks, right, you can create a self-sustaining business that doesn't rely solely on your input. And this also increases the time that you can really dedicate to your growth strategies, your client relationships, and your innovation. But just make sure that you know how to get the results yourself first, because a lot, I see that too. Like a lot of people will just delegate these tasks out because they don't know how to get the results for themselves. But then what happens if that person leaves, or what happens if that person, dies even, I don't want to get morbid, but what happens if they disappear, they get abducted by aliens or something? Then you're back at square one if you don't know how to do it. And then, but if you know how to do it yourself, then you can hire, train, follow up, and, delegate those things and make sure that they're done properly to keep getting the results. If they disappear at that point, you know how to do it. You can just hop back in until you can hire that next person. Business keeps humming and growing. It doesn't come to a standstill. Does that make sense? So again, just imagine you're building like this luxury car brand, okay? Initially, you might do all the design and assembly yourself, but to truly scale, you'll need to create processes, hire skilled team members, and maybe even open a showroom or two, right? So you're now overseeing the brand, but others are handling those day-to-day operations, those daily operations that bring your vision to life, okay? It's about prioritizing profitability over busy work. And I know a lot of people kind of get stuck in busy work because they just don't have that clarity around what to focus on first, and they do stuff that makes them feel comfortable too. That kind of keeps people doing busy work and not getting those results, not moving forward. So I always try to say, like, try and be comfortable being uncomfortable. It's kind of like a muscle. So it's not always comfortable stretching, right? And growing. So even as a business owner. So some things they might not be the most comfortable things to do, or you might not have the most clarity around how to do it. But you gotta move through that and move through it as quickly as possible. Finally, a business owner's mindset is about focusing on high value, high impact activities. So it's easy to really fall into this trap of busy work. Okay. And that makes us feel productive, but it doesn't really drive those results that I'm talking about. So as a business owner, you focus on tasks and projects that are directly contributing to your income and your client satisfaction and your business expansion. So this means setting up clear income and impact goals, measuring the process, again back to that data, and continuously refining your focus so that every effort is really meaningful. It's about understanding that time. Okay. Time is one of your most valuable assets, and choosing activities that give you the greatest return. So, shifting your mindset in this way, it doesn't happen overnight, but with every small adjustment that you make, delegating tasks, automating processes, focusing on profitability, keeping your eye on the big picture, finding solutions as quickly as possible, um, and learning these skills, right? You're laying that foundation for a truly scalable business. And in this position, you can ultimately achieve what most people in business are striving for, that consistent time and money freedom, right? So let's move on to skill number 2. Can I have a sip of my tea? Hmm. If you like cinnamon and tea, you gotta try the what is it? Sweet and spicy tea. I love it. Mm, so good. All right, number 2 is craft an irresistible offer and charge a premium price. Okay, gotta charge those premium prices. So crafting irresistible offers at premium prices is essential for any coach or consultant aiming to succeed in the high ticket market. And the key challenge isn't the lack of expertise, it's the ability to communicate the value of what you offer effectively. So when it comes down to when it comes down to it, really, people aren't buying your time or the processes. They're buying, I always say it, I talk about this probably every week. They're always buying the outcome, right? The results that they'll achieve with your help. So premium offers stand out. Like, think of your service as the difference between a luxury handbag and a generic tote, right? Gucci versus Target or whatever, right? Louis Vuitton versus, I don't know, Ross. Okay. A luxury bag is highly sought after. Okay. Not just for functionality, but for the experience, the exclusivity, right? And brand promise it delivers. So people don't buy luxury items simply because they need them, right? They buy them because they want them. They want them and they're willing to pay a premium for something that's exceptional, right? It's that quality. And similarly, you're not selling just coaching. You're not selling just coaching sessions or consulting hours. You're offering a life changing experience, a unique transformation that your clients can't find anywhere else. Right? Because you're different. Your knowledge, your wisdom, your expertise is different. Who you're wanting to really help is different. So it's a very unique experience, right? Your character is different than anybody else out there. So and people are going to resonate with that. Anyway, a generic tote might serve that purpose, right? But it doesn't excite or inspire. So when you present your offer like a luxury bag, right? You're creating this sense of desire and positioning yourself as that high value solution in a sea of options. So this is the secret. Okay. This is the secret to really crafting premium offers that clients want to invest in. So, some key steps to crafting these irresistible offer are one, you got to identify the core problem. Okay, understand what your ideal client is struggling with on a really deep level. This goes beyond surface issues and it really addresses the daily pain points that they're feeling in the moment. Like what's keeping them from living that life that they envision. Okay. Articulating this well will resonate with them deeply. The second thing is you need to really define the desired outcomes clearly. So focus on the transformation that you provide, right? What's the specific changes that your clients are going to experience? Instead of talking about your process, make it clear on how your work will impact their life. Okay, whether it's their finances, relationships, health, maybe their personal fulfillment. What is that? Okay. The third thing is develop unique solutions. So create methodology or systems that are uniquely yours, like a signature process or set of strategies that's really aimed at achieving your client specific goals. Because this will set you apart and it'll really make your solution feel more exclusive and more valuable. The fourth thing is highlighting those benefits over the features. So don't just list what's included in your service. Instead, showcase how each feature connects to that tangible benefit, bringing your client closer to the outcomes that they're really wanting, that they really desire, and help them see the bigger picture and why it's part of, why it's like what they really want. How does it affect their life? And why each part of your offer matters. How does it all go together? Okay. The fifth thing is, create a premium experience. So from the onboarding process to the final delivery, make sure that your service feels special, that it incorporates elements like personalized support, exclusive resources, maybe some bonuses that add value and make your clients feel like VIPs. Okay. Sixth thing you got to consider in your irresistible offer is align with the client's values. Okay. You want to ensure that your message really resonates with their core beliefs and their priorities. When clients feel understood, okay, on like a values based level, they're more likely to see your offer as essential. And then the seventh thing is showcase those results that you get. Showcase the results. And if you've got any testimonials, case studies, things like that, showcase them, right? Premium clients want to know that they're making a good decision. Share testimonials and case studies that really demonstrate the tangible outcomes that others have achieved through your service, okay, through your services. If you don't have them, that's okay, but maybe you can get some character testimonials from friends, family, that testify to your character, right? Those will always help, or like case studies of others, in the world. Maybe you didn't help them achieve those results, but maybe somebody else helped them achieve those results through similar methods of what you actually do. And you can showcase like, okay, Jane was here and Jane did all the stuff that she was supposed to do and went there and got that result. And then the eighth thing is establish urgency. Okay. So provide a reason for clients to really take action now. Okay. Whether through limited availability, maybe time sensitive bonuses, or, how it's really affecting them currently. Like, why should they stay stuck in there? Or you could do maybe seasonal offers or something like that. So this really encourages commitment while reinforcing the premium value of your offer. But anyway, when you craft an offer that embodies these elements, okay, these, what was it, 8 elements, you're not just soft selling. Okay, you're not soft selling your service. You're creating an offer so well aligned with your clients' needs and desires that they see your service as a must have, not just an option. This positions you as a top tier solution, giving you the freedom to charge that premium, okay, that reflects the significant value that you bring. Okay, what's the value that you're bringing? That price needs to match the value. A good example would be a luxury experience tailored for your clients. So imagine a client comparing your high ticket offer to a more generic coaching package. Your offer needs to be tailored, impactful, and transformational. It's designed with their specific goals in mind, providing clear outcomes and added touches that make them feel valued. Okay. They're not just looking at cheaper options because your offer feels one of a kind. It feels really tailored and customized to what's going to get them that result. And by incorporating these principles, you really elevate your service from just this generic tote, right, to this luxury item that clients are really excited to invest in. And this way, you're not just offering a service, you're providing a solution so unique and valuable that the price becomes secondary to the life changing result that they'll achieve. Okay. Now let's move on to number 3. I'm just going to have another sip of my tea. But the third one we're going to talk about is automating and scaling with your lead generation machine. Okay, so building a sustainable coaching business requires more than just passion. It requires systems that can grow with you, like a reliable lead generation machine, right? You need leads. Many coaches burn out because they're on this constant treadmill of client hunting, relying solely on manual efforts. So imagine shifting to a system that works around the clock, pulling in leads, okay, who are already interested and primed for your services. With the right automations, the right systems, the right strategies, you can create exactly this, like this pathway that leads them from stranger to paying client. It's an engine that builds your client base while freeing up your time. Really, the power of automation is it's working smarter, not harder, right? True or false? Is it better to work smarter or harder? Right? I put that up on my Facebook page the other day, and everyone's like, I got a lot of action for something. But anyway, here's where my Boost You blueprint works. Okay. We design an automated funnel that doesn't just save time, it actively multiplies your efforts. So it's about establishing you as the authority in your niche, continuously filling your pipeline with qualified leads, and doing it in a way that feels seamless. This process starts with a free, high value offer. Think of it as a magnet that just draws your ideal clients in. Like, people are looking for that exact transformation that you provide. This initial offer builds trust, it delivers value, and it warms them up. So by the time that they book that call with you, they're already confident in your ability to help them reach their goal. So it takes them from interest to investment. And it's really a scaling mechanism, or a way to scale easily. So when you automate this lead generation, each new client is pre-qualified and primed to invest by the time they get to you. So instead of spending your energy on cold outreach, you'll be engaging only with those who are already they already see you as the solution to their biggest challenge. And this lets you focus on deepening the connections and delivering the value, resulting in higher client fees and greater client satisfaction, right? Getting you to reach your financial goals easier. By automating the lead generation system, you're not just creating efficiency, you're building this foundation for scalable growth. And this approach allows you to raise your rates, attract your ideal clients, and still have time to live your life, that life that you've envisioned. Okay. So if you're serious about creating a profitable coaching business that runs smoothly and grows consistently, you got to hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button now. I release new strategies every week that are designed to help take your business to the next level. And for those who want to go even deeper, I'm offering a free masterclass where I reveal the exact steps my clients are using to add six figures to their bottom line while working less. So, spots are limited. So, sign up today to reserve yours. The link will be here in the description. So, to recap today, what we've covered are the crucial skills that you need to build a thriving coaching business, a strong business owner mindset, irresistible premium offers, and a lead generation machine that works for you. These aren't just tactics. Okay. These are game changers that can take you from struggling coach to six-figure plus entrepreneur with clients who value your time and your expertise. And remember, the journey to success, it starts with taking action. And every step that you take gets you closer to that life of freedom and impact. So stay tuned for my next video where I'll be sharing the exact blueprint to triple your client base in just 90 days. Don't miss it. Have a great day, everybody. If you want to catch me live here, I'm here every Thursday at 3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Eastern time. And I think that's a wrap for today. So take care. It's to your success. And post in the comments here if you have anything that you specifically would like me to do a Facebook Live on. All right. Take care, everyone.